Say it. Say it.
Happy New Year's.
Can you say it? Just so you know, no children were harmed in the filming of this video.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's.
Hey homeschooling moms, Happy New Year! This is Kelly from the Everyday Homeschool coming at you from my closet today. Yes, I'm in my closet trying to get a little bit of quiet time before my little one wakes up from her nap. I just got back from Costco. If you know what that's like, you feel my pain. I'm in here just recovering a little bit. I had myself a secret little snack. These little mint flavored Lara bars are really popular at our house. And if you want one, you gotta find it and eat it in secret. Yeah, they're good. Okay, so yesterday we celebrated the new year by taking a family hike, which started out really great. I was getting ready to go for a hike. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Psyched for this hike. I've been wanting to do this hike for probably a good 2 years, almost since we moved here to North Carolina. And it was at Eno River Park. I'd heard lots of good things about it. I was really excited to go. Take off her skirt, so she hiked the rest of the way in just her underwear. And then we lost our 8-year-old. Not for very long, just for a few minutes, but it was enough to send this mom into absolute panic. And then tension with my teenager, won't say which one, and didn't make this mama happy. And then the fourth thing happened. Because I was in such a great mood at that point, I decided to lag behind the rest of the group with my preschooler who never lets go of my hand. And we lagged for so long, in fact, that we became separated from the rest of the family. And I got a little bit lost. Yes, we found them, but it took a long time. And I ended up having to carry my preschooler a really long way. Despite all the craziness with the hike yesterday, I did have a few minutes to sit down and think about my New Year's resolutions for 2019 as far as our homeschool is concerned. I'm not a huge resolution fan. I don't know why. Like, I know everybody gets all hyped and excited about the new year and the fresh start and all that, which is awesome. I really wish I could feel that. But for me, it just kind of feels like another day of doing the mom thing and the homeschool thing. And it's actually kind of hard to go back to homeschool after you've had a nice long break, isn't it? So I really needed to energize myself and get excited about what was going to happen in our homeschool this coming semester. So I did. I sat down and wrote out this nice little list, and guess what? My list went through the wash. So sitting here in the closet, I found this like little gum wrapper thing, and I took a few minutes to just write down what my goals are, and I'm going to share them with you. Number 1, more field trips. I love field trips. They help break up the week and the month and the year. They're probably the most memorable times we have in our homeschool. Number 2, so every morning we have a little morning routine that I do with the kids at the group table, and part of that routine involves sharing a spiritual thought with the kids. Sometimes I have my act together and it's a really meaningful spiritual discussion from the scriptures or something that I've had come to my mind that I want to share with them. But a lot of times I confess it just really isn't as great as it could be because I don't put the time into it that I should. I know I get too caught up in the academics of our homeschool and sometimes let the spiritual aspects of our homeschool slide. So my resolution is to make sure that I put as much effort into preparing the spiritual aspects of our daily lesson plans as I do the academic lesson plans. My third resolution for the is to pray every day about our homeschool. So I had to remind myself by looking at my little gum wrapper here. Yeah, sometimes I forget that these kids are God's kids first, and He'll help me educate them if I ask for His help. So every day I want to pray about how I can be a better homeschool mom. My fourth resolution is to try a new kind of ticket system for the kids. We've done this ticket system that was really fun. It's kind of a reward system. And it worked great, but I think I can improve it. And I'll share that on another video too. We'll talk about the ticket system and how we do it and how I want to try it out this coming spring term, right? Okay. And then my last resolution, and this is a big one for me, is to be on time for school every day. My kids are usually on time. My kids are usually on time, and I'm usually the last one to get there. Okay, in my defense, let me just say that the kids get to sleep peacefully like 8 to 10 hours every night, and because I still have a little one in the house and never know if she's going to have a good night of sleep or not, it greatly affects how I feel in the morning. For many, 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 many months of my life, years, I've woken up in the morning feeling absolutely exhausted, like I didn't sleep at all. And it's hard to get through a day like that. It's hard, let alone just being mom, but being homeschool mom and having to bring that positive tone to school, even when you're super tired. So, first of all, to be on time for school means that I've got to get enough rest. And that means I've got to go to bed on time. When that baby is sleeping, I got to make sure I'm getting my sleep too. I think a lot of times the temptation is, she's sleeping. I'm going to stay up and do all the things that I can't do during the day because she's awake. That's always been my strategy, is to have my quiet time at night. I'm going to do a little experiment on the early to bed, early to rise thing. This is going to be hard for me, guys. I can tell you this is going to be super hard for me. I feel a little scared saying it out loud on YouTube, but I'm going to try to be in bed by 11. Maybe that sounds late for you. That would be early for me. I'm going to try to go to bed by 11, and I'm going to try to get up at like 5:30. That sounds scary. Yeah, because if I get up at 5:30, that might give me like an hour or two to read my scriptures and read some of the other books I've been wanting to read for a super long time but never get a chance to. Plan out some more of my homeschool day, maybe edit a video or two, and just do some stuff that I need to do to feel like I'm nourishing myself before I nourish the kids. Okay, so this is going to be a huge switch for me because one of my favorite things to do is to read in the bathtub at night when the house is dead silent and no one's going to come knocking on the door and ask me to get something for them. I love to read in the tub at night, so I'm going to have to figure out how to shift everything up in the day so that I can still have time to do that at night and still get in bed by 11. Okay, I don't know how it's going to work out. I need to sit down and really, really think about that a little bit more. Anyway, those are my 5 goals for our homeschool this year. Let me review them. More field trips. Love field trips. In fact, we're starting back to school tomorrow, January 3rd, because that's a good day for us. But I'm already on it. We're starting that day back to school with a field trip. We're going to the Duke University Museum of Art, and then we'll probably check out the Duke Chapel and the Duke Gardens. I don't know what they look like in December. Maybe there's not much to see. But hopefully you can come along and join us on that field trip and get to see what it's like. Okay, so more field trips for sure. Miss doing more field trips. Maybe now that our baby is 13 months old, we can make that happen. Second, more preparation on the spiritual aspect of our homeschool. Number 3, part of that goes with this, pray about homeschool every day. And number 4, somehow improve our ticket system. I've got some really good ideas. I'm gonna think about that more. And number 5, be on time, ready for the day, set to go, even before my kids. We start school at 9 a.m., which probably sounds really late for a lot of you early birds out there. But I'm a night owl, like I said, so this is going to be a good thing for me. New change for the new year. I'd love to hear your resolutions for your homeschool this year. Let me know what changes you're trying to make to improve your homeschool day, and we can learn from each other. So thanks for watching, and just remember, every home is a school every day. So just keep learning.